My brother and my girlfriend tried to make me lose my inheritance, but they didn't count on one crucial detail. My brother has always had a history of being selfish. When we were kids, he would take my toys, cry when I got something, even if he also had something. He would secretly take my money, among various other things. My parents always scolded him, but my mother, having a kind heart, would end up forgiving him and letting him go unpunished. There was only one thing in the world my mother would not forgive: betrayal of any kind. She would say that anyone who committed such an act would be removed from the inheritance. My grandfather betrayed my grandmother, and in my mother's view, that ruined her life for a long time. To her, it was simply unforgivable. Back to the present, I had been dating my girlfriend for about 2 years. Surprisingly, she and my brother always got along very well, which was strange to me, since my brother and I never talked. They would go out together secretly, shop together, travel together, and I always had suspicions at first. Recently, my girlfriend started acting strangely. She had distanced herself from me for a while, and to be honest, it was clear that she was going to end the relationship to be with my brother. However, I had already accepted this and thought that would be the end of it, but I was wrong. One day, I woke up to her alarm, and when I tried to wake her to turn it off, she simply said she was taking the day off and asked me to silence the alarm for her. I got up, grabbed her phone, and was about to turn off the alarm. However, I saw a message from my brother in the notifications, saying that he loved her and could hardly wait to put the plan into action. I admit I acted wrongly, but I was curious and thought they were planning some surprise for me or an interesting trip, so I decided to check. Opening the conversation, I was shocked. It was basically hours and hours of them exchanging photos, saying they loved each other, and plotting a plan to accuse me of infidelity so that I would lose my inheritance and my brother would get it entirely, only to then give 25% to my girlfriend. They talked about me in the messages as if I were worthless, as if I deserved it, as if I had done something wrong. I took screenshots of everything, sent them to my phone, and deleted the messages. I put the phone back where it was and lay down, but I couldn't sleep. In the messages, they were talking about announcing my supposed infidelity tomorrow, at my mother's birthday dinner. I know exactly what the two of them will say. I know they hired someone to create fake images of me with other women in public, and that they hired someone to call my mother and pretend to be my mistress, among other things. I'll let them do all this, and then I'll show all the screenshots. I know my father will believe me because he knows I would never do something like that. I'll record everything that happens. Now you can watch the second part by pressing share and more.